Welcome back to Walk with Ease, and thank you so much for joining our program. I'm Nikki Prosh with South Dakota State University Extension. During the first week, we covered information found in chapters 1 and 2 of your Walk with Ease guidebook. For this week, we're going to look at information found in chapters 3 and 4 of that same guidebook. We're so glad that you're joining us, and we hope that Walk with Ease can help you along your fitness journey.
Let's start with a review of the 5-step walking pattern. It's important to always account for the time it takes to complete your warm-up walk and your warm-up stretches before your walk, and also your cool-down and your cool-down stretches after you complete your walk. As you continue through your walking program, you'll quickly realize what works well for you and what does not. For some guidance, here are some exercise do's. Do build a program that includes 3 different kinds of exercise: flexibility, strengthening, and cardiovascular. Do walk when you have the least amount of pain and stiffness. Do walk when your medicine is having its greatest effect. And always include a warm-up and cool down whenever you walk. In addition to the do's, here are some don'ts. Don't do too much too soon. Start slowly and gradually. Don't take extra medication before walking to relieve or prevent joint or muscle pain. Doing so can actually make it difficult to gauge if you're doing too much physical activity. Don't walk so fast or so far that you have more pain 2 hours after you finish than before you started. Do's and don'ts to help you experience the best success from the program can also be found in your Walk with Ease participant guidebook. Next, we will cover the FIT principle. The F in FIT stands for frequency, which means how often you exercise. Start with 3 days a week and have your end goal be 5 days a week. Space out your walks during the day. Stretching and flexibility days should match with your walking days. The I stands for intensity, how hard you exercise. The first T stands for time, how long you exercise. Start with about 10 minutes and build up to a minimum of 30 minutes. Break down into smaller segments throughout the day as needed or as you desire. The second T stands for type, what type of exercise. Walk with Ease primarily focus on cardiovascular exercise through our walking, but it's also important to include muscle strengthening exercises 2 or more times each week and include stretching and flexibility exercises as a main component of your warm-up or a minimum of 2 times per week.
Research has shown that people who make plans of action and write them down and review them each week have greater success in meeting their overall goals than people who don't make those written plans. Effective walking plans have many parts, some of which include the following.
Make a contract with yourself. Write your goals down. Some form of record keeping, like a diary, to keep track of your walking. Using self-measurement tools to check your progress. Develop a clear plan for how you are going to reward yourself as you stick to the program and reach your goals. Once you've accomplished your goals, keep going by creating a new contract. First, decide how you will commit to walking. Use this 6 weeks of this walking program as a reasonable time commitment. If you've been limited in your activity due to pain, disability, or if you've recently fallen into inactivity, you may be able to start out walking slowly, shooting for just 5 to 10 minutes, 3 times per week. If you're already active, you may be able to go for longer walks, perhaps for 20 or more minutes at a time, 5 days per week. Be specific about what you plan to do and when you're going to do it. Lastly, always allow time for warm-up and cool-down. This will be in addition to the time you spend walking. Research shows that keeping records of your weekly activity helps you make and maintain changes in your overall level of physical activity. The walking plan includes a weekly diary to help you keep track of how much you walk so you can see your progress. You also have room in the weekly diary provided in this program to record notes about your reactions to walking, such as what you liked or your level of comfort for that walk. Using self-measurement tools can help you track your progress over time. We urge you to do self-tests as part of your walking plan, particularly during the beginning, middle, and end of the 6-week program. When you've completed your walking plan, it's important to understand your plan needs attention each week. At the end of each week, take note of how well your walking program is working. Are you feeling less fatigued? Are you enjoying yourself more? And for the last part of your walking plan, how are you going to reward yourself? Are you going to reward yourself immediately after you walk, halfway through the program, or at the very end? Maybe you choose to do all three. Just make sure your reward is a healthy reward. As the weeks progress, your time spent walking should also progress. When reviewing your walking plan, account for adding in time to your walk or adding in 1 day per week to move in the right direction.
While creating a walking plan is a great start to being active, there are also some simple steps you can do to get active every day. Start a local walking club in your community, try moving during TV breaks, taking a walk around your nearest mall, taking your dog for a walk, doing a little dance, exercising to your favorite video, trying to get a walk in the morning before work, and encouraging those around you to stay active with you.
In the email you received this week, there are a few pieces of homework for you to complete.
Thank you for watching this presentation. We hope it provided you with a good understanding of developing a personalized walking plan and the importance of keeping a walking diary. Next week, we're going to start talking about stretching.